I know I quite often get excited about my projects, but this one is fantastic. It really has come out well. It's been a lot of hard work. I've gone over and tried things over and over again in different ways, and I think I've absolutely nailed it. I'm so pleased with it. It works like a dream. I think you just saw that then, how well it works. The dust collection is absolutely just fantastic. It captures everything. There's nothing inside there whatsoever, and no, I cannot see a thing. So it really does, that works. It's a dream, because that was the big gripe about the other one. As bulky as it was, and that wasn't any fun either, the size of it. This one's a lot more manageable, but the big thing was the dust. It just went everywhere. It didn't capture any of it, and it was getting in the guides and blocking those up, and every time I made a cut I was turning it upside down and doing this to release all that dust, so there's none of that. The glides work like a dream. It's just beautiful, and yeah, I'm so pleased with it. The little stops, they're nowhere near as clever as the other ones, but how often do you change those stops? Hardly ever. Maybe once on each project, and even then I don't think I change that hardly ever, maybe once or twice. I generally use the same size dominoes, but you can change it, so it's not a problem. It's only a screwdriver. Put it up to your mark and tighten it back down again. It's pretty easy. I'm still going through the marks at the moment and working those out. The other thing I'm really pleased with is the fence. It's very simple. There's just one screw to adjust up or down, and that's it. It doesn't change angle, but I think I showed before, I've got the... So I have made one that adjusted. Doesn't quite fit on here because it was for the earlier prototype, and that was ever so slightly wider. No, it was narrower, sorry. This one's ever so slightly wider, so yeah, it won't fit on there. I like the handle. I think the handle's fantastic. You can really get a good grip of it. I think that's turned out great. I'm just really pleased with it. I've put laminate on the top. That's something new, and I only did that halfway through this build, and that's fantastic as well. It just slides really nice on there, so that's worth doing too. The stop on the depth stop I put on the side, very simple again. Hopefully you can see that there, but it works fantastic, and it's easy to adjust again just with a screwdriver. And the spring to pull it back, the carriage, I've got it on the guide bars. There's a compression spring around the guide bar, so very easy to fit, and that works fantastic too. I've started the plans. I'm probably about halfway through them, and I'm struggling a little bit with them, but I'll get there. And that's because there's so many little processes, and I want to try and explain everything well. And yeah, it's taken a bit of time. And then the video, I've put a lot of the clips together in the timeline. It's certainly not finished, but it's getting a bit long as well. It's probably up to about 17 minutes, and that's without any introduction or ending. There's nothing in there showing how to use it, or the whole thing so far is just the build. And the way it's going to be up to 20-25 minutes, so I'm trying to work out the best way of showing that. I've even thought about maybe just making a video showing it and why I've done it, and then have a separate video on how to build it. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to weigh those things up at the moment, but I know I haven't had a video out for a while. I keep talking about that, but I'm getting there now with this one, and I just got to get all this in place, and that will be my next video, and then I'll get back to normal. I always knew this one was going to be a pain, but in the end it was worth it. So yeah, it's great.